There is one thing to understand before you install anything on macOS, because it confuses people for weeks otherwise. Apple does not ship GCC. macOS uses Clang from the LLVM project. And to keep old build scripts working, the command GCC on macOS is simply a symbolic link to Clang. So you will type GCC, and Clang will answer, and it will tell you so. That is normal, nothing is broken, and everything in this book still works, because Clang accepts the same command line flags we use throughout. -std equals C17, -w all, -w extra, they all behave the same way. Installation is one command. Open terminal, which lives in applications, then utilities, and run xcode-select-install. A dialog box appears, click install. It is about 1.5 gigabytes, and it gives you Clang, Make, the LLDB debugger, and all the standard headers. And note what you are not installing. You do not need the full Xcode application, which is many gigabytes larger and is really an IDE for building Mac and iOS apps. The command line tools are the compiler on its own, and that is all this book requires. Now verify it, and this is where you see the link for yourself. Run clang-version. Then run gcc-version and read the output carefully. It will say Apple Clang, and the version number will be Apple's, not the GNU project's. That is exactly what should happen. Finally, make -version. If the dialog was dismissed or the download was interrupted, these commands will say command not found, and the fix is simply to run xcode-select-install again. 2 optional extras. If you want the real GNU compiler alongside Apple's, install Homebrew from brew.sh, and then brew install GCC, Make, and GDB. Homebrew is careful here, its GCC installs under a version name like GCC-14 precisely so it does not overwrite Apple's link. So you invoke it deliberately by that name. And one genuine gap you should know about. There is no Valgrind on Apple Silicon, and there probably never will be. Do not go hunting for it. Use Clang sanitizers instead. -f sanitize equals address undefined, which chapter 20 covers in detail, and which are honestly better tools than Valgrind anyway. Next, the verification lesson.